So I realized, um, yeah, I realized at the end of every single video so far, I have said stay tuned for the next one. I'm dropping these all at the same time, so you'll be able to watch them all in sequence. So don't know why I said that. Whatever, it's fine. We're sending it. So this is part 3 in the maximize your workflow and efficiency. This one's probably gonna be another quick one. Just going over personal sound library. Don't know why I had that in all caps. I guess maybe because it's crucial. And racks. They go hand in hand because you can make a personal sound library, which I have done via, where is it? Okay, so yeah, so like you can make your own sound library, which I highly recommend doing, of like just exporting the WAV file or the AIF file. So now you just have all these effects that you can quickly drop in, or sounds that you can quickly drop in to make writing process a lot quicker than having to sit there, make the sound, blah, 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 blah. So real quick, creating a rack, just a brief breakdown on what it is for the people who don't know. So I'm just gonna grab any plugin. We'll just say an EQ8. Okay, cool. So you create a rack by going Command G, and now this groups it, but it also creates a rack. You have the chains, which is here. You can have infinite, or not, probably not infinite, but you can have a bunch of chains. So I can right click, create new chain, create new chain. And what this is doing is it's actually splitting the signal. So the signal goes from left to right, and now the signal's split into 3. You can get crazy with this because then you can do like some parallel processing stuff of like, okay, if I just want to do processing on the highs. So let's say I just want to distort the highs. So we'll just put final distortion on the highs. Cool. So I have final distortion on the highs, and then if you want to change that so the lows are not affected, so I can just drag that into there and then flip this around. Boom. Now the lows are not affected. You have a clean low end and then crispy whatever high end. Like racks are great for that. You can even get crazy with this macro section, and you can map macros to whatever. All you do is hit this map, and let's say I want to map the frequency of this low cut. Yes, low cut. I always mix that up. Low cut, high cut. I'm probably just gonna butcher it every single time, but you know what I mean. So I can click what I want to map, and then I hit map. Cool. Now I can sit here and adjust it, automate it, do whatever. You can also change the range. If you go into map, you have this right here. Is my face in the way? No, it's not. Okay, sick. So you can change the range that which it goes to. So like I can bring this down, and now when this knob is at 100%, it only goes up to 125. So boom, 125. That's at 100%. Like you can get crazy with these. Also with 11, you can change how many macros are over here. Makes it look cleaner, so you can have one knob. I have a few of these. But yeah, so that's your general breakdown on racks, and you can put racks inside of racks, and it's just possibilities are almost endless. And I know I did not go like under the hood, everything. I just want to, boom, here's a rack. That's what it is. So personal sound library. Racks are great for building personal sound libraries because, like for instance, if I go to my rack sounds, you can save sounds because maybe you don't want to export it as an audio file. Maybe you want to save that sound and still be able to mess with it down the road. Well, now I have this whole sound just in here. We'll see what it is. Boom. So I have this sound in here. Now if I want to, I could come in here, mess with it, change the wavetable. Like, boom. It's already preloaded and saved. And figure over time is like, anytime I get a sound that I really like, or I know that I could probably get more stuff out of it, I end up saving it, you know? Whatever effects change and stuff I have going on, I literally just group it, and then, oh no, okay, cool, we're gonna load. The thing is annoying is it blasts open all of your plugins that's on it, but yeah, like then I could just like mess with it and do whatever I want with it, you know? And that just makes things quicker because now I'm not always sound designing. I'm able to drop something in there real quick while I'm in the middle of writing something, and then I can mess with it if I want to. The only thing I don't know is the labeling system, because like I'm up to 39. Do I know the difference between 18 and 20? No. So, and it's like, how do you label a sound like wub or dark wub, or like the labeling of it's very difficult. So currently right now, this is the system that I have, is I just have like basses. I have like effects, like these little effects thingies that I made that Plux, Long Boys, my sub, R bass, whatever that is, and yeah. So perfect example. This is actually, here, let me back up and I'll show you. So these are racks that I made, but to show how they, let me see if I'm staying on track. Oh, I skipped over one. Ha. Racks making redundant tasks quick. Like, this might be a little over the top, but perfect example is I have a hyper rack. All this is literally just a Serum Effects, and all these are mapped to all of these. That is all it is. But that means I can literally drag this on to whatever. I don't have a synth on that, but I can drag this onto whatever, and now I can mess with it without having to open up the freaking, which if I wanted to open it up, I'd have to pull this open this up, mess with this, and sorry, my girl was calling me, mess with this. And a lot of times too is I'm just working on my laptop, so to have this on one screen and like not be able to see stuff and everything, and it's just very cumbersome, you know. So by having this hyper rack, I'm able to mess with all the knobs as I want and call it a day. I have a utility on here as well, just for boosting stereo width if I want. But prime example of making redundant tasks quicker and easier. Then you can just go over the top with them of like, I've made stereo racks. I have some cranked racks. I definitely recommend getting this one. It's Bass Clef's washout rack, where it's just literally one knob and you turn it all the way up and it's fully washed out. Turn it all the way down. So you can get crazy with effects. I have a mid-side OTT that I actually copied from Company, which this is literally just a mid channel and a side channel, and then a utility with the width turned all the way down, width turned all the way up, and then OTTing the mids and the sides. And then I'm able to adjust the settings that I prefer just based off of this rack. So racks are huge. And then build up a library of your own racks, because that's one thing that's going to add into your sound, is like saving sounds you make, saving racks you make, and effects that you do and everything. Yeah, I think that's everything. And that wraps up my little series of maximizing your workflow and efficiency in Ableton. So see you next time.